drove us to the place. And they stand by. I said, why this? He said, this is what honor does. It is not you, but the God you carry. Why do we miss blessings when you tamper the vessel that carries the grace? You have messed with the grace. Because grace functions in a man. So God gave Abraham the blessing. Sir, what is the blessing? The blessing is a supernatural empowerment of God unto a man to maximize potentials. It's an empowerment supernaturally endowed in a man, enabling the man to do things that people are wondering how. So I was posted to Assemblies of God churches in Calabar. That church has been there for 15 years at Technical Roundabout in Calabar. I was the pioneer pastor of a worship center during the time of Paul Emeka, Prof. Before the saga and the problems. They said I travel outside the country too much. So Papa Oguji, the superintendent, had to give me that church to pastor in order to hold me. They didn't give it to me to bless me. They said you travel. So, Assemblies of God will hold you responsible when you hold their church. That church has been there for 15 years. People have, in fact, that the Jew has pastored even the church. Many people have pastored the church. Nothing. I came there. I saw 15 hungry looking people. Their deacon was like they have HIV. If you see only 3 deacons, if you see them, when they contribute offering, they use it and go and eat themselves. They use it and eat. So before account, they will bring it back. That's what I meant. I didn't see wire. The church was in a fence. They don't attach the church to a fence. When they brought me there, I said, what? One of the deaconess, he fought like this, troublemaker. If they make trouble, you don't get money. What can one say? You see, when you are, there's nothing. I don't want to be obedient poor man. You they shout, they make trouble, you can't solve a problem. If they protest over his pastor where they transfer and bring me. Me where they bring at the first say they bring me, come there. I came with my boys, with my equipment. I'm already a car owner there. I came with my equipment. They are bringing generator. I bring his speaker out. And that motor came with me with equipment they were bringing because that church I didn't see wire. They don't even have bulb. In that attached place, they attached the thing. So I came out with equipment. This woman, this deaconess was going up saying, we don't care. We are very comfortable as we are clapping our hands. So even though you carry out the equipment, come, we need our pastor back. We love our pastor. We are clapping the hand. I look at the woman and say, Chai. If this man knows, say, at the first say they bring me, come here. He no go talk this. I told her, I said, excuse me, Mama, come. Are you fighting for God or fighting God? For this attitude, you will not be a beneficiary of what I carry. I bent you in the spirit. You will stay like this until I leave. But you can't have access to what I carry. Because you rejected me from the first day. And she remained like that. That is the church I built in 31 days. The church, a woman was telling me, we went to our pastor. In pastor for 5 years and they could not buy wire. I pastored in 2 years, 2.5 years, we were 315. I lay foundation, raise it, roof it in 31 days. Go and ask. In fact, one of the rallies of men's rally was in that church. They use it. The moment after the rally, they were finding out who is giving him money to build that church. And the king, who does not know Joseph, became superintendent and took me away from that place. 250 members in 2 years. For a church who has been there for 15 years, not more than 15 members, hungry looking. In fact, one deacon used to go and carry his, and when they want to do dedication, they go to the headquarters. Because they can't do it in that church place. I came with only the grace of God and the blessings that is on me. It changed the ground. One man came there when we were building and said, "What? This church building?" Not a member of our church. He gave me 300,000 standing by the road. One of the things they know me now in Calabar is that they invite me for the foundation laying of your house. You build the house in 1 year. All my buildings were built in 1 year. Foundation to do, you pack in. I know the joke. I mean, it's not talisman. It's the grace God gave to me. In my diary, people want me to come and preach in their wedding. People want me to come and lay foundation because what a man has is what he can give. A man cannot give what he does not have. Let's stop pretending. Find a man that has what you are looking for. You can collect from the man. Remove sentiment from it. The blessing is an empowerment. It's an enabler. He said, "I am the Lord that giveth the power." So wealth and riches is not the function of hard work. Because if it is a function of hard work, every truck pusher will be a millionaire. Succeed in whatever he's doing. It's not because he has the power, because he has the ointment called blessing. God said to Abraham, "In blessing, I will bless you." Genesis 1 verse 28. Put it on the screen. If your thing is on there, put it on. If you then let somebody read for me. And also Proverbs chapter 10 verse 22. The Lord said, when you pronounce it on them, it will become their trademark. Mount Horeb is ending with a release of the substance of blessing. Now it means that no matter how difficult the place are, when you step in with this ointment, it works. You know what God told Abraham? When Abraham shared the property between him and the brother, the small brother, what's his name? Lot. Imagine Lot was convinced to choose before the elder brother. So he chose the place that is green. And the one left was dry land. When Abraham stepped into the dry land, it became green grass. Because of what he carried. I was removed from that church and posted to Bogobiri Church. of 60 members. Is that demotion or promotion? What did I do? I didn't campaign. I was straightforward. You can't even get me to come and campaign because the position you want me to campaign, one international trip will solve my problem. I'm not looking for position. I have international platforms already. So is this sectional leader you want to give to me? Already, I am bigger in ministry and contact more than every one of you here, apart from that, them. So what will I campaign for you for? So because they want to victimize me. And they tell me, have you uprooted banana plantain before? Did they die? Cut them now. Cut and go to bed and come back the following 2 weeks. You go the first, who plant you here? It can't die. What makes banana to grow is inside the banana. So when you carry me, I live with my blessing. It's in me, it's not in the building. So when I went to Bogobri Church, 60 people. In the heart of Hausa people, Bogobri, in Queen Duke. That the Jew has also pastored that church. I entered there, they tie their drum with rope. Their drum, when they are playing the drum, they tie with rope. I said, what kind of things? I said, honey, those speakers, that are crusade speakers, we have to tear them. New ones. The following Sunday, I bought a new drum. I know they would, hey, come here, you come. 50,000 want to buy drum. I said, shh. Okay, sir. We bought the drum. I said, don't you like it now? He said, like, fine. It's okay. This rock want to rock the whole altar. I was in State House and Assemblies of God Church. They use grass. This grass carpet. I said, this grass carpet is for outdoor. Put rock for this place. I said, hey, you come. We'll put rock. The following Sunday, they say, this place is fine. Because a man that carry blessing come and the place change. I hear what I'm saying. Blessing. Sir, 6 months in Bogobri, no space to keep people. No space to keep people. 6 months, God said to me, it is time. Go for the blessing. I went to the superintendent. I said, the hour has come. He said, I know if only me no go. I will not say the hour, but we will not say it will be soon like this. I gathered before the presbyteries and they interviewed me, asked me questions, and I answered the questions. They put me down. I on my recorder because I know my people. So I recorded the prayers. Every word that every presbyter said, how my ministers affected them, affected their churches, and now they are about to release me. I recorded it. So one of them came out. I played his own prayer for him. He said, Chai! Eva! I said, because you soon deny you did not pray for me. Somebody say amen. So what makes you a global figure is the substance you carry, not the village you come from. There are 130 of you today. Your story, because I came to this church and with the blessing I carry, after this Mount Horeb, your story will never be the same again forever. If you stand up and shout that amen, it shall be your portion. I said it shall be your portion. One of the powerful forces on earth is the force of blessing. Don't joke with a man that carries the blessing. And you know what? Blessing is a preserver. You cannot kill a man that carries the blessing. Because blessing preserves the carrier. The blessing is more powerful than money. It is heavier than human connection. So I didn't know anybody to go to nations I've traveled to. It was a demand on what I carry that take me to the nations I carry. Sir, don't blow your trumpet if you are not ready to face their attention. Make sure you have something to offer before you call people to gather. Because it will be one of the greatest humiliation to gather people and I cannot offer anything. Please grow capacity before you involve men. And let me shock you, everyone here. Your prayer cannot be answered until your capacity is grown. There are certain things you are asking God to do for you. You cannot be able to handle it. You don't have the capacity to do what? You can't be, this woman cannot be asking God for 20 billion. If you put it in the account, he will die. What would he do with it? Mama, what the mama prayer is now is to age gracefully and enjoy the fruit of her labor. She couldn't be asking for, what will he do with 20 million? Can this woman now buy motor and drive? I want to drive the motor. But somebody can drive her, is it not? Even if they are driving, that's what you go. Stop her. Because when they get to this age, they don't want to die. You cannot be asking God for what you don't have capacity to contain. So God will answer. Because God is not a waster. There are some of you, the way you can't give God something and you are asking him for something, you don't know what it means to make sacrifice. So you cannot benefit from the sacrifice he made. I say. The first thing God told that woman to do when he came to report that my son will be taken, your husband, my husband, your colleague, a prophet, died and was owing. First of all, why should he die owing? And there was oil, one small oil. He said, what do you have in your house? That's the first question God asks you. What do you have in your house? He said, I have a little oil, a little oil. Is okay. God did not ask, Elijah did not give resources to ask the woman to go and begin to pour. He said, go and grow capacity. You don't go and borrow vessels. Because what God wants to do needed vessels. And what you have is a little. So go and make provision where I can increase something. So get vessels. To get vessels means to increase your storage capacity. Watch it. God did not do anything until the robbers were borrowed. When they borrow everything, he start emptying it. He said, first of all, close your door. What if it close your doubt? Close, will you walk? Will you not walk? Shut it. Pour the oil. She began to pour the oil. This one will full, they will set aside. The moment the gallons fill, the oil is sealed. Because there's nothing to empty again. God will stop at your capacity. If you only know million by words, and they just gave you 500,000 last year, and you misbehaved, how do you think you will survive with 1 million? It was 500,000 that made you lose respect for God and for man. Which means you don't have capacity to handle money. I changed my offerings from 100 naira to 500 naira. And I discovered that he made provision for it. And I moved to 1,000. I was still giving. So the more I grow, the more I increase. The more he blesses me until my offering begin to grow. There was a time my offering now become what a small church can give. Why? I have enlarged my heart. Let me share this. My associate pastor My son know him. Pastor Joe. A graduate of Crutech, civil engineering. And I asked him to go and do his master's. He's finishing his master's now. Very young boy. 29, I think 30 years. Not of 30 years. That's my associate pastor. I ordained him as associate pastor. He wrote he saw an article and wrote on that article and post. Switzerland government called him. He should come and present a seminar alongside with South African president and other foreign ministers. He is only small boy. Look at his story. When he told me, I said, tell no man until it come to pass. I will teach you how to keep quiet until what God told you should come to pass. Stop sharing what God told you. As the beginning is still in the embryo stage, it is only you should know. Because if you let into another person, they will kill it. Have you discovered that each time you want to do something great, the moment you start telling people, you lose the ability to do it? Because the moment it escapes from your mind, the strength to do it has gone. Keep it to yourself. When you become pregnant after looking for a child of woman, don't go to Instagram, don't go to Facebook and say 1 month gone. Somebody will help you find your menses by the power of juju. Keep it to yourself. That was the problem that Joseph had. He had a dream. He went and told his brother. They almost killed him. There are things you don't say until you let them see the manifestation. After Mount Horeb, things will begin to happen in the secret. Keep quiet until you park the Jeep here for your dedication. When did you buy it? He said, leave it. You are dedicating it today. I didn't see you for some months. Why? You are pregnant. I said, you don't see her now. Because at a rageful it will reach, man cannot destroy it again. Don't let it when it is still small. You know what he told me? I'm talking about the large capacity. He said to me, I went to Abuja airport for the first time to fly. He said, Daddy. I said, yes. When I get to Abuja, I shouted, hey! See airport. See Abuja airport. Yeah. Nigeria. They say Nigeria no fine. Abuja airport. He boarded and flew to Turkey. Because he has a connecting flight from Turkey to Switzerland. So when he landed in Istanbul, he saw Turkish airport. Hey! He sent me a text, Daddy, am I still here or have I gone to heaven? Because this place looked like. Then when he entered Switzerland, he said, I saw where taxi carry people inside the airport to go and drop where you are checking in. Inside with the roof. He said, Daddy, after 7 days of his conference, he flew back to Nigeria. On landing Nigerian Abuja airport, he said, what happened? Did they reduce this airport? The airport looks small and tiny. You know what happened? His eyes. One of the ways to enlarge capacity is to dare the unthinkable. Push. Enlarge. Press. Do what you have never done before. And you have the experience of what you have never done before. There are many of you here. It is, listen, stop using your background to checkmate your future. Stop using who did not succeed in your family to become a yardstick for your excuses. You can do better because of the substance of the blessing. You are advantaged because of the blessing. What makes a blessing so powerful? Number one, the power is inside the blessing. That is power inside the blessing. That is power. There is power inside the blessing. This one, when I look here, sir, there's something about you. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. See, what will happen? Let me announce what will happen in this church. They will be calling me sometime. They say, man of God, are you chance? Somebody wants to give a major testimony. He wants you to be around. It's not to come and preach. To come and say that thing you said has come to pass. blessing is the secret behind the making of the blessed. Proverbs 10:22. Proverbs 10:22. Number 2. The blessing of the Lord, it makes rich. So blessing is a maker. It makes rich and add no sorrow to it. The blessing changes the mentality of the blessed. One of the major attributes of the blessed is high mental capacity. Men of the blessing carry high IQ. Men like Joseph gave answer to Egypt's problem. Are you aware that out of the 7 wonders of the world, only one is standing, and that is the pyramid of Egypt? Why did this stand today? Pyramid of Egypt is the blueprint that Joseph gave in preserving grains for 7 years. Because that which comes from God is above all things. It was a technological blueprint God gave to Joseph to preserve grain. A man was so articulate by the revelation of the blessing and give solution to a nation and remove them from bankruptcy and put them in the pedestrian of wealth. Egypt, no development because Joseph entered Egypt. Blessing make you impactful. Your generation will hear you because of what you carry. You are not just ordinary person. Stop reducing yourself. You are not a pauper. Nobody called you so. You are the only one who have agreed to behave like that. My friend, dress well, talk well, and move well. You are a candidate of blessing. Don't mind what people say. People will talk you down and make you look like opposite of what God has made you to be. Reject everything that don't conform with the blessings of God upon your life. The absence of money in your pocket is not poverty. Poverty is the essence of idea. When a man is bankrupt of idea, he's poor. But when a man lacks money in his pocket, he's a rich man in making. Because the absence of money in your pocket is not poverty. It's called temporary scarcity of cash. Understand it. So the next time somebody call you a poor man, say, can you measure it? How can you call me a poor man? What are the indices that make you call me a poor man? Here is full of ideas waiting for manifestation. I know what to do. I know the buttons to press, and I'll become great. That I don't have money now does not mean I don't have. I have run out of cash, and I'll call one of my son. Give me 100,000 there. That does not make me poor. It is temporary scarcity of cash. Even ATM machine can run out of cash. Understand what I'm teaching you this morning. Because until you have the ideology of a man blessed by God, you cannot act and walk in the same manner. My friend, iron your clothes, even if it's only one you have. Keep it clean. Don't come to Bible class wearing slippers. It is a symbol of a poor man. Dress well. Dress the way you will be addressed. If somebody meet you on the way, he can give you a contract because you wear well. You look well. Don't smell bad, smell good. If you can't get designers, there are perfumes that someone can say to you, it can still smell nice. Make sure each time you appear before people, you have something to offer. By your appearance, they believe you. Don't make people look at you and lose hope. Am I talking to somebody here? Young girl, don't go naked, because if you attract a man by miniskirt, you will sustain him by nakedness. If a man come to you because he saw your lap, you need to keep that lap open for the man to stay. The day the man see another lap, you will go there. Attract a man by content of character. On the 24th, Uyo will rumble. Uyo young girls and young boy, when I go hear them, at number 22 article, 24 article, I will brush the brain of the boys and brush the brain of the girls. By the time you come back to the church, a boy look at you and say, I say, understand, please interpret what I mean. This is why you are hanging around me. Please let me know your intention before you finish me. Don't hang around me too long so I cannot block my help and not to enter. Are you a brother or intending husband? Tell me the one you are. Stop hanging around me and blocking opportunities for me. Every day, sister, brother, come off space. Maybe when one marry, come enter at the life. Hanging around sister, and there's a brother there who want to ask for hand in marriage. He keeps seeing you every day hanging around the sister. The brother will conclude you want to marry. Whereas you are not wasting time there. I'm protecting you. Are you a protector? My friend, shift. They close Bible class. You don't work out with the girl. Every day you work out with the girl. If they go market, who are you? An escort? My friend, shift. Tell him to shift. Because when they shift, they know you are vacant. But when they hang around you, you occupy your space. On the 24th, they go hear them. When I never know me. When I come down from that upstairs, we go, you know, go eat. You go say, child, they don't deceive me all this while. Oh. The next time, Sister Bridget, he said, hey, what is that? You there around? I know there around. Amen. What will I do to activate the blessing? Number one, the blessing is dwelling in you. Needed activation. When you buy your new phone, you need what we call data to activate the softwares. True of us. So your phone comes with some apps. Is it not true? But the new phone, the apps are there, but cannot function because data has not supplied life. Until there is data, you cannot activate that software. So what is happening to many of you is this. You carry the blessing that is not activated. You look blessed but cannot manifest the blessing. You have the form of godliness but deny the power thereof. Jesus came to a tree, and from afar, you look at the tree. The tree was releasing green leaves. Oh, promising. And Jesus was hungry. And from afar, Jesus said, okay, that tree will solve my hunger problem. On getting to the tree, he discovered that it was fake. There was no fruit, but there were leaves. The Bible said it was not time for the fig tree to bear. If it is not time, why did you have the leaves? Jesus cursed the tree because that was a symbol of deception. I know it is not your time to bear the fruit, but why did you bear the leaf that look like you carry the fruit? Why do you have the form and there is no God in it? How can you be so beautiful and you cannot attract anybody in life? You must activate the blessing. And I will tell you 3 ways to activate the blessing. Number 1 is by divine instruction. Let me begin by telling you, sir, I'm running up now, that I left Delta State to Warri to Calabar. Calabar is civil servant. The year I landed Calabar was the year they seeded the oil well to Akwa Ibom State. So it completely removed from oil producing state and become pure civil servant. There is no company, viable company in Calabar. It's only beer parlors and eatery and hotels. Even the hotels are shutting down. Who wants to stay there? No company. The only company surviving is flour mill. Dinapa came, died. Things never worked out. How do men still stay in the same place and make it? Somebody said the blessing. Why did God send me there? The first time God spoke to me, I said no. The day you violate divine instruction and direction, you miss the blessing activation. God asks you to do this thing. He knows what you want to do in return. But when you say you cannot, it means you are not qualified to carry the blessing. When they came to the Jericho, he only gave them instruction, go around it 7 times. On the 7th day, blow the trumpet and go 7 times. That is instruction now. Does it make anything? Just obey, finish. So let me shock you that when Jesus performed the first miracle, it came by divine instruction. Jesus went there because the mother was there. He was not actually invited though. And he entered the marriage. Within few minutes, wine finished. They didn't go to Jesus because they have never seen him perform anything before. In fact, nobody, he's a son of a carpenter. Nobody know him. But because of the testimony of the mother, how he was born, they are suspecting that something about him. Though they have not seen any proof, they go to Jesus, to the mother, say, because of the way you talk about this, your son, our wine don't finish. I want to ask, are you asking Mary for a wine? Is he a wine dealer? No. Something must have made them to go to her. He said, okay, I will send you to Jesus. Please, on this note, look at this. Whatever he tells you to do, don't argue. Just don't argue. The first miracle of Jesus happened on the platform of obedience and divine instruction. Now, the church in Jerusalem, I went to that church. In front of it is tradition boil. In Israel in the old, you can't come into the temple without washing your hand. So the washing of hand is the cleansing, physical cleansing. So it's a symbol. So if you see your menses or you clean your child bum when you go to toilet, you must wash hand at the entrance of the church before coming. So water put there, dirty water. Jesus looked at the boy and said, he said what? He said, our wine has finished. He said, go to that place, fetch, go to the governor and serve him. Does it make sense? You know, say that water dirty. It is because you reason God's instruction. That is why you miss God's blessing. You reason it. Don't reason it. It does not make sense. Go there. Fetch that water. Don't come to me. Go to the governor, serve him. Now, the miracle of turning water into wine happens on a journey of obedience. It was on the go that the chemical equation will happen. And that wine was taken to a lab. They cannot punctuate the chemical reactions in the wine. It's the first one that has no chemistry and chemical inside of it. It is a divine wine. As they go, they fetch. They didn't even look at what they are fetching. Governors. Sir, the wine. The one who received the wine did not look at the bottle or the cup. He drank. My God, you are wicked. You kept the better wine till now. When people are saying, going, where did you buy this one? He said, okay, wait till you drink. You buy what? Not be water for that dirty water will fetch just now. Let your miracle become your doubt. Don't doubt before the miracle. Let your confusion come when the miracle has happened. Don't get confusion at the process of the miracle. Don't get confused. God works in a mysterious way. There are 2 dimensions to wealth: by hard work and by supernatural means. God can knock somebody, wake up and call your name and transfer money to you. It's possible. You can come to office, somebody just wake up and say, I feel like blessing you. It happens every day. So people become rich by divine instruction, obeying God to increase their capacity, and God enlarged them. That is how the wine became a miracle. The Jericho. Why must we run around the place? Why? Stop asking must walk with God. Bury your intellectual capacity. You don't know anything when it comes to God. Stop proving to know. Which school did you go? A man who sees the whole world in a minute is telling you something. You are arguing. You that cannot see from this wall. What do you know? Why do you rack sense too much? You miss opportunity every now and then because of small change in your pocket. Has he taken from anybody and leave him unwanted? Am I not an evidence of him? Wearing one trouser, one shirt for 2.5 years. Go and ask for my story. He asked me to build a school. I built the school. He said, give education to those, every child, even though their father. It was the highest school in Calabar. That is a banquet that came to recruit our teachers. There were 56 that applied to teach. They screened them and seen them and give me the best 15. The best 15. And I paid them well, not from the school. Because I told my wife the school fees will be 27,000. Whereas I pay the teachers, the salary they pay in banquet. I pay from my pocket. I wanted the rich man, the poor man, to experience the school of a rich man. But you know, people will come and say because the fees are cheap, they will not teach. That is their mindset. Because they believe that when you buy something that is expensive, it's original. It's a lie. One man finished first term. He called and told somebody, I said, bring 3 of your children. Leave that school you are paying 250,000. Bring it to this school. I trust you. Bring it. He brought the children that could not pay school fees and nothing in their head. Bam! Within one term, the children pick up. He said, what do you do to them? He said, I pray for them and the teachers teach them. It is a blessing. I receive approval. Both exam center, everything in one day. And there are schools who have been there for 15 years, no approval yet. But only in 3 months of my opening, they give me. The commissioner for education said to me, Pastor Victor, your school is approved. What am I saying? You can do the unthinkable when you carry the blessing. Obey instructions. When he asked me to leave Calabar, leave Sapele, and come to Warri, come to Calabar, I came to Calabar. I was spotting with Reverend Ufere in his house, pastor of Assemblies of God Church. I was sleeping in his parlor. I'm in my house. The man who spotted me has no bed. I have landed property. I have a place where we are building. We're going to be building our camp. Yet the man who has spotted in his house has no bed. Stop asking questions. There is something about to recognize it. The day you know who you are, your ideology will change. The way you allow people to talk to you will change. Please, I beg of you, obey him. What will it cost you? Obey instruction. I felt jammed. I'm in WAEC. I wrote WAEC 2 times. The first time I wrote WAEC, I wrote everything and still failed. When they brought the paper, I look at the whole questions. I know all. Hi. I said, finish. Go finish work here. I don't start to the right. I didn't read. They will ask you, read all these questions carefully and answer 2 out of 5. Are you getting where you are missing it? Because I know all, I wrote all. I didn't look at the instruction. I didn't listen to instruction. He said, read this instruction carefully. You are not expected to answer 2. Leave the other 3. I answer 5. You know what I used to console myself? When we came out, he said, oh boy, I finished all. I said, you finish all? How? He said, I finish all. I know all. He said, they don't say me you finish them all. They say, write 2 where you know and leave other 3. I said, okay, leave another. The person where the man can go choose the 2 way good and then cancel the other one. They cancelled the whole thing and failed me, not because I did not write well. I did not follow instruction. So the next move of your life might be move like this. He said they know it not, they cannot enter the city because they don't know the road. Somebody must direct you. And when you follow that direction, you will meet your blessings. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Are you hearing what I'm saying? Naaman got the blessing because a small girl said, go to a man called Elijah. He went there, was doing brag, I said, Ghana, you need healing. Let me lay your body. All this I have jacuzzi in my house. Shh. Enter that one. What Elijah did was instruction. Dip yourself 7 here. Finish. He entered his house. The man said, do you know who I am? I am a captain with leprosy. The girl told the man, he said, if it's in Israel, they will not remove the captain from you. Because Israel does not have leprosy. But you are a leper in your Syrian country, and you are still parading yourself. Hey, it's Oga. In Israel, we don't tolerate this. When you got this Oga, why not go and dip yourself inside the water first now? All this your Oga. That man where you see so, you don't talk, you don't go. You will not come out here. Just obey and get your healing. The man, they will go enter. Now the man look at himself. The girl tell him, Oga, I'm telling you, I'm a small girl. That man, he don't talk finish. He said, say yes. Man, go deep. He goes 7 times. You look at the water they tea well. And the man has jacuzzi in his house. He has swimming pool in his house. How can I come here? I told you before, God's instruction does not make sense. He dipped the first one, second one. He go to deep, they look at the body. This thing is not working. So you never complete them. Partial obedience is equal to no obedience. You receive 10,000 naira, you pay 500 naira tithe. Partial obedience. You pay, but no blessing comes with it. Or you're still in disobedient. Bam! 6-1. Nothing. So does it mean that it is only this one now? How will it work? And then as I dip myself, the thing will declare small. Now I dip myself, nothing will happen. Until the obedience is complete. The moment he dipped himself, the 7th one, and came out, the body become clean. He says, so this will work. It worked because you obeyed. If you are obedient and diligent and obey my words, I will pour the blessings upon you. How do I activate the last one? Somebody says sacrifice. Come on, talk to me, sacrifice. My wife wrote me a letter few weeks ago. He said to me, I can't explain the kind of heart you have for the kingdom. That you even sponsor church work against your children's school fees. 2 of my children are in private university, Evangel University, Okoto. The other one is doing civil engineering. I have 4 children, sir. I'm 52. Okay, I'm 51 this year. I will be 52 by next year. My first daughter is about 23 years. My last child is 13. Do I look like it? No, you can't find me. Do I look like somebody who has been 40 years? My giant in my house, my children, my shoe size of my son is 46. My son is a giant. He's a drummer and a singer. The second boy is a keyboardist. My girl is a singer. Huge. The boy wear 46. The second boy wear 46. I wear designers, I wear expensive clothes, yet none of them will enter them. I say, when I miss, see people where they wear all my clothes, they amend them. I say, when I miss, they can't put leg in my shoe. Giant! Divine alone eats you 2 cups of curry and he's still looking for more. So 1 bag of rice. See, I'm sustained by the God's blessing. The feeding alone in my house, if you feed it, it will pay salary for you for 1 year. Money for feeding. Yet God creates supply. I didn't put anything anywhere that I'm selling. He said, go and preach my word in truth. I will give you food. And God will be faithful. I will say that somebody will come here and say, I'm giving you, sir, please, I have 500,000 lost, I'll give to you. He said it. I'll say, God bless you. Receive blessing. Man of God, speak a word now. I said, what do you want? Not para me because of you giving me 500,000. What do you want? He said, I'm looking for a visa. Go and collect the visa. Finish. One of my member is in Russia now. He don't look at me and say, Papa, I don't have for this Nigeria. Governor, I had forgot my decision and they withdraw us back. And now no way. I said, what do you want? He said, I want to go back to Russia. I said, go and look for a seed and bring. Okay, sir. He went and brought the seed. I said, how much? I said, okay, put it on the table there. Go and collect your visa. He get to Abuja. He was just there in front of the visa. He called me, Papa, I'm the next one to enter. I said, enter and collect your visa. Yes, sir. He entered and called me back. Sir, I collected my visa. This is visa that have been delayed for 10 years. A man spoke and he go in the word of that man. Some of you, I will send you on errand and God will follow you. By the time we return, you will know that God is in heaven. One morning, God was looking on how to set Abraham up for a blessing. So he came with instruction. One day, Abraham, they have been looking for a child for how many years? Many years now. Man don't become old. Finally, God don't give him Isaac. This God there, at times I go, they look at him and say, God, you find trouble too much. You know that this man is a man. Why did they try him? He said, let me know whether he can be the chosen one, where the blessing of the whole nations will come from. So I can't hand over a blessing to a man I have not tested. Because what is coming is heavy. One morning, Isaac and his father was playing in the veranda. The boy, daddy. You know, the man was just looking at it as a child. So me come get picky when they call me daddy after many years. Oh, see me, God, thank you. As he was thanking God, God spoke. Abraham, yes, daddy. I need something. Take thy son, thy only son, the one you love. Thy only son means that Ishmael was not a son. Because there was Ishmael and there was Isaac. Isaac is God's promise. Ishmael was man-made. And God cannot take from you what he did not give to you. So God was not interested in Ishmael. He said, thy son, thy only son. So in the eyes of God, Isaac is the only son. And he said, take him. Go to the mountain, I will show you. Kill him by yourself. Let his blood split. Ah! How will I tell my wife? It's okay. Is that what they want? He said, yes. He said, okay, Lord. Then went home in the night. The man no fit sleep. He woke up in the morning. He said, honey? He said, yes, daddy. I and my son, your son, we are going to offer sacrifice unto the Lord. We'll soon be back. He said, because it's the normal thing. So there's no suspicion. It's okay, my darling. Mona, go well. Take care of my boy. He said, yes. Not knowing that the Lord has made a demand on the same boy that make them happy. You can't follow God in a dimension without testing. God cannot take you to the next level if he cannot trust you. And he took the boy. Two of them began to move. Two servants followed them. Follow me carefully, but I'm closing. While they were going, the boy stopped and said, Father. He said, yes, son. Cutlass is here. Firewood is here. Kerosene is here. Where is the lamb for sacrifice? The father looked at him and said, the Lord will provide. And they continue. You have to know God to a point that no matter even your disappointment, he is still God. That is the level many of us has not got. That is why when he gives you instruction, you flaunt it. Because you don't know who he is. You're just a church member. I'm teaching you today. When they get to a point again, he said, Papa, where is this? He said, the Lord shall provide. Inside Abraham, he was bleeding and crying. So this is the last time I will see my son. I'm too old. When will I have another one? It took me years to get this one. But if God is one who demands of him, who am I to say no? If he give me a child after menopause has come to monoclose, who am I to question him? Do I know this next move? He's a child of miracle, so anything can happen. I can't deny this God who make impossibility possible. And they move. The Bible says when they came and saw the mountain, Abraham stopped with the boy and told his two servants, stay here and wait for me, for I and my child will go up to the mountain and they move. When they get closer to the mountain, the boy asks, Daddy, I'm asking again. Cutlass is here. The firewood is here. Something to light is here. Where is the lamb now for sacrifice? He said, my son, the Lord shall provide. That boy was following his father in trust. Like a lamb taken to the slaughter, he opened not his mouth. That was a type of Jesus. He went through the cross experience. He did not reject the cross. He did not. That boy could have run away. No. Did you know that the sacrifice you are making has no say? It is you that have a say. And when he get to the mountain, he turned around and looked at the boy. The Bible described Isaac as a boy, hairy and good looking. He looked at him, meaning this is the last time I'm going to see my boy. It's only God who can take this one from me. But because God is God, I don't have the moral condition to say no to a God who removes shame from my eyes. And when he put his hand upon the little child, remember that is a promise on Abraham. I will make you the father of many nations. Now it is time for that to be activated. And he needed a sacrifice for it. So let me test whether he can bear what I pronounce. Hold this mic for me. When you look at this boy and look at this boy, he took his hand and tied the boy. The boy was looking at him. The boy did not argue. Say, Daddy, what are you doing? No! He put the hand behind and tied the hand. And then he lifted the boy up. And he turned around in the mountain. You demanded for my son. I killed him for you. No matter what any man can say, this deal is between me and you. He knelt at the mount. And he put his son on the altar. And he held the boy by the neck. And the whole angels in heaven, the elders were watching. What is he trying to do? You mean Abraham will be, and God was quietly watching. Let me see who he claimed to be to me. He said he loved me. Let me know whether he can obey my instruction in this level. He put his hand on the neck of his son and lifted up the cutlass. As he was about to cut off the neck, God shouted, Abraham! Abraham! Touch not your son. For now I know. Now I know that you feared me and you can do anything for me. Based on disobedience, in blessing will I bless you. Child of God, there are 130 persons in this church today that history will bear witness this day. I don't care to know who you are. I don't care to know what you have suffered. But today, I hear the Lord ripping away reproach out of your life. When he turned to hear the voice, he saw a ram. Remember, he said, the Lord shall provide. When he turned, he saw a ram. God by himself tied the ram. Say, take thy son. One day, a pastor, son stayed there. A pastor from a Negeje came to my house and saw a 50-inch television. He said, how? Pastor Vic, when will I grow in ministry? He said, I go see money, buy better television like this. I love this television. God spoke. Give it to him now. I pulled the television out and put it on his lap. He said, what? I said, the Lord said I should give it to you. Before I could say it, I started crying. That TV took me a lot to buy it. And a man came who does not have the quality to buy it. But God decided to give it to him. If I must give it, I should give it to somebody who can maintain it. How come a man in the village? God was testing my faith to know whether mortal things and things can defy me. And I put it on his lap. He said, oh, Eva, one old man like that, Eva, this is many years in ministry, I never see this kind of thing before. So I mean, my children go see this kind of television. In my lifetime, I was crying. This one will not get light. God said, your generator. Put it. I was using Honda Hala. Say that generator, put it on the boot. And gave him 10,000 for fuel. And drive him to a Negeje with the television. With tears in my eyes, I opened my boot. Keep the car, put the generator. Put the television on the back seat. He entered front. He was looking at me and was saying, God bless you. God bless you. This kind of thing where you did do. I don't understand though. I didn't come to your house and collect what is yours. I said, shh. I drove. I was in pain. God cannot take from you what will not pain you. When I got to the house, I see the house he was saying. I forgot the hanger. No place to hang the television. I drove back to my house in Calabar, pulled my hanger, drove down and hung the television, and gave him money to change over wiring, and then on the television. Before 6 o'clock I've done, then on the TV. He has a small player. This DVD player. He was playing one Duncan William, this man of God, Don a Bonke Crusade. He was playing it. He was happy. As I left that place, God said, thank you, my servant, for obeying me. I said, Lord, it's a privilege. I was driving slowly until I got home. My children is back. They didn't see the television in the parlor. And they look at me, Daddy. It's like our television has gone on missionary journey because they know. I bought a shoe to my son, 40,000 naira, when they were still growing up. Very expensive shoe. He went to the church and saw a boy wearing slippers. He said, Daddy wouldn't like you to wear this. He pulled his shoes and put on the boy's leg. He said, take it, I will tell my barefooted. Where is your shoe? He said, Daddy, I gave it to somebody who don't have anyone to wear. I know God will provide to buy another one for me. I wanted to get mad. He said, train them to be sacrificial. All my children are sacrificial. While I was showering early this morning, God said, you are going to talk to 130 persons. And these 130 persons in this church will mark the beginning of a new story in your life. My names are Apostle Victor. I lie not. If God did not prove himself in this matter, let me be the liar and let him be the liar. God is giving somebody an instruction. He said, for these 30 days you have come, look at what you will do for me to bless you. And when he give you that instruction, you cry to them. I know you've been giving offering, but God said, give them instruction. And after that, release the ancient mantles for them and then let them go home. Starting from Monday, I will start unrolling the blessings. And every one of you, through people, through alliance, through people, through anybody, God will show up for you. Even your enemy will become part of the blessings for you. Those who hated you will be the one to champion your cause and to make you become good government. Because prophecy must be fulfilled by a single man. And today I pray for you. Bow down your head. Everybody sit down. Bow down your head. Sit down, bow down your head. The only people that will stand is those I will call, whom God has laid in my heart to call you. You are 3 categories of you. And these 3 categories, you will come to obey these instructions. And when you come to this altar, obey him. The first set is 40. Second set is 40. Last set is 50. What is the instruction? When I was back, he said, when you go, among the people you will release the ancient mantles and the activation of the element called the blessing for Mount Horeb are this group of people. You are here, the Lord is demanding you to make a sacrifice for kingdom advancement. Out of your business, out of your money. That for 30 days of this ministration, those that will double it for 60 days of this ministration, and then for 15 days of this ministration. These are the people God wants to show mercy. You are here. The Lord said, give me a sacrifice of 60,000, double Mount Horeb times 2, which means 2,000 naira per day from the beginning to today being end, which is 60,000. The second set is 30,000, and the last set is 15,000. Leave your seat. Meet me at this altar now. You are 130. 130. Before I will ask these boys to get up, is when I have seen people who want to replace with their sacrifice. 1, 2, 3. Leave your seat and come here. Whether you are giving him 15,000 or you are giving him 20,000 or 30,000 or you are giving him 60,000, I don't know the category you believe. This is an instruction.